There's 5 reasons why I'm asking you to donate $5 to my campaign with some help from a friend. Hey, Barack.
Hey, Joe.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Number 1, our last campaign was powered by donations from grassroots supporters like you.
Number 2, your donations are the reason President Biden won the last election. And when he won, he built on our progress with the ACA. He passed the biggest climate bill in world history. And he brought our economy back from crisis. That's because of you.
Number 3, we've got a lot more progress to make, protecting voting rights, protecting Social Security and Medicare, fighting for our fundamental freedom to love, to make your own healthcare choices, and to read certain books to your kids. We can't do it without you.
Number 4, Joe might even call you.
Not a joke. And number 5, we're up against the
Please
first
call
real
me.
fundraising deadline
Please.
in the campaign, and we need you with us. It really makes a difference to me, and I really appreciate it. So take it from me.
I love
me.
these.
And
I
go to
love
Joe
these
Biden.
fuckers. I love that they can't speak from the heart. They have to read a script. Look at that. Look at those two guys. Gotta love it. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry the recap's out this late. With that said, let's dig into it. So as I've said, there was a possibility of us skipping one candle because of a 4-day week, and looks like that is panning out. Now, I do want to say, I know there's a lot of furus out there. I know people get frustrated, people get bagged, people do this and people do that. But the fact that we called a gap up and a fade, and we switched 2 calls when we did, is absolutely epic. Okay, everybody's got good and bad days, but today was absolutely insane. Could I have played it even better? Yeah, I could have held all my swings, but you never know. So that's the stock market. It's all psychological, which is why we have the full moon circle. Anyways, so we've spoken about the possibility of skipping a candle because of this week being a 4-day week. And it looks like that is indeed what we are doing. We will get confirmation on that if we gap up and hold. Okay, we haven't had a rippy OPEX in a while. Like I remember one OPEX where the last 5 minutes SPY went up $3. Okay, so we will see. Do I think we're going way higher? Yeah. Cup, pullback, handle, goes. Okay, we're about to change range. Keep in mind, and look, people who are saying, oh, Nvidia can't go higher, or Avgo can't go higher, or Meta can't go higher. Okay, then post in the chat, why is Meta not at $88? Why is it at $376? What's happened? What's the difference? Why can it not go to 500? See what I mean? Like, don't box yourself in by thinking dumb shit. Okay? But then again, you're a legend because you're on the moon trend. Anyways, let me pull up SPY since most of you guys are trading SPY anyways. A gap over 377 and no gap fill means insane rippy, just like when I predicted that Nvidia was gonna go. Okay, if we gap down, we can still go and test levels down here. I still think we go higher. Why? This yellow line here is a 6-year trend line. Okay, I have it drawn back 4 years, but it's actually a 6-year trend line. Okay, you can draw it all the way back to 2018. Let's do it. I don't want to fuck with it though, okay? Because it's right there. So, gapping above it, we will squeeze, okay? I know I've said 508. It comes a little later, all right? But anyways, these are the monthly candles. You tell me, does this look bearish to you? No, it does not. And I posted a screenshot of it. I don't know if you missed it, but let me just showcase you. See this green dot here on the monthly candle? Last time SPY did that, that happened, okay? Huge cup, pullback, handle, about to break out. Okay, but it's gonna be an all-year event, so it's not like we're gonna. I think we can go to the 490s here. So end of day tomorrow, I am loading 480s. If we get a good sign, look at this level here, 477. See that? Okay. Remember I had an alert on voice and I was like, what the fuck? Okay, that's why. That's why in the market analysis video, when I have more time, I place alerts for a reason, you know, and then I'm surprised myself. Anyways, great execution on SPY today. Caught the gap up, grabbed puts, and literally switched here. Absolutely marvelous move. I should have held my zeros. They ran 800%, but I took 170 and 170 and then 95 on SPY, so I'm not complaining. Now, Meta, huge news about chips and all of that. What can I say? This, I think, was me at my best today, sniffing out these premiums that went from 1 to 3. Could have gotten in at 40 cents or whatever. LMT, I'm in the money here. So I want to see if this pops tomorrow. I'm not too confident. If it doesn't gap up hard, I'm selling it. I don't need to be in decaying contracts on OPEX, right? Another one I want to bring back is Home Depot. I think this is going to see 380 by earnings. Now, DWAC. Okay, listen to me. This is going to be the most important stock of 2024. Why? Because if Trump becomes president, this is going to 100. Okay? Because the president of the United States is going to use Truth Social to communicate with the world. That's pretty fucking big. Okay? Obviously, IPO price 175. So, cup, pullback, gonna go. All right? Boeing rode that, jumped off. I don't know if Double J is still in it. Hopefully you do well. MongoDB, look, let me pull it up for you so you can see. All right, so they pre-released earnings and fucking flew. I think it's at like 330 right now. Let me see. So this means, I mean, I don't even want to mention TSM, but SMCI is currently at 344, okay? And they closed at 311. So keep chips and anything related to chips on your radar pre-market. MongoDB could offer an opportunity. Why? Because it had an absolutely shit day when everything else was great. It finally tested the 9 again. That's 2-3 tests of the 9. All right, you got a daily MACD cross. I'm looking at this tomorrow because premiums for 405 are pretty freaking cheap. Okay, not gonna lie. So I'm looking at that, and clearly someone else is looking at it after hours. Okay, Microsoft gonna go to the moon. I don't know when. Coinbase, I don't think these are done. Is it going to 107? Yeah. However, I don't think these names around earnings are done. They're going to skyrocket. Now, we're in Unity 34s, okay? This could, on a gap up, be an incredible trade. UPST the same. We're in the 31s, so we're in the money. Hopefully we gap up. And I'm really hoping for a gap up because they'll juice the contracts, and then you can pretty much take the rest of the day off and come in, and we'll buy some stuff end of day for next week. Okay, Nvidia is gonna go. I mean, it's at 574. And last time I really looked at it, I said once it goes over 503, it goes, and that's like what, a week ago or something. Tesla, again, not gonna go into detail. I'll look at it in this area. Apple, the one that got away. We had the perfect position. These calls ran 650%. Let's see if it holds tomorrow. QQQ put in a new all-time high. So, you know, really think about where the market is and what you've been told on Twitter and in the media. I mean, yesterday Kramer said that the top was in. And I'm not a perma bull, but I try to give my best read of the market every single day. Please acknowledge the fact that the media has told you that we're going to have a stock market crash how many times on Twitter, and we haven't. So, which brings me to this. This is massive. Now, remember Wednesday, we had puts or calls. Then Thursday we had puts, and I went against it because of that and caught the gap up. Now, this is significant. This is big. This is like huge volume. So let's see what this does. This is absolutely massive. Okay. However, for us to have a rally, this guy needs to come down fast. He cannot go over 4.2. He cannot. He needs to come down. Okay? And I would hope that he comes down tomorrow. I really would. I think the telling sign is this. Personally, I'm going to put an alert here, because once this is over 103 here and a half, meaning the 200, the market is in danger of it not having a rally. So I just want to say that this is not, these are probabilities. This is not 100%. Okay, we're in KRE. This closed 130. Let's see what those banks do in the morning. So far so good if you look at that. Okay, now I showed this yesterday and I posted. I said this is due for a bounce, and we are under a bounce. Okay, and this can really rip a big time. Why do I say big time? Look at this. Okay, we literally started the rally when this was up here, so we can really go. There's a possibility, and it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. They're going to short 480, but they're about, if it goes above 480, it's going to 492. Okay. Friday, OPEX, we got Michigan. This can be a huge market mover. We also have Barr. He's the next guy in line after Powell, unless Mnuchin, who's running with Trump, is, put in. And then this is after hours. Okay, and Daly, big name. Now, Monday, I'm going to cover this more in the market analysis, but this is a big deal. Okay? So hopefully this brought you value. We'll see, just to summarize here, if SPY can gap up, and especially if it can hold the gap, or, we're in for ripping mode. Okay, if we gap down, something happens overnight, and we get under this trend line, we have to wait. Okay? Anyways, guys, glad to see all of you did good today, and let's try to catch some tomorrow. However, it's more so about next week, and when we pick the spots, we don't want to get chewed up on premiums. All right, guys, God bless.